What up, everybody? Welcome to the Savage Land. And today I have a message, but it's a sad message, man. We have a P.S.A. That's right, a public service announcement about what just happened to me today. And really, it happened to me a week ago, but I'm just opening up the figure today. Figure swapping is real, y'all. It's definitely real. I'm a guy, I really don't believe in a lot of clout. I've been seeing it on the internet, and it could have went either way with me, 50-50 with it. But I do know the internet is full of clout, and I'm like, sometimes I'm like, man, did they stage that just to say something? Or did they stage that I not being painted with this package, with this windowless packaging? But it's finally happened to me, and that's a good thing, because I'm a guy, I truly go off, seeing is believing. And yes, I've been figure swapped on my Tiger Force Duke R.A.M cycle. Yeah, the bastards got me. Yep. Okay, so that's what this P.S.A. is about. I'm just gonna go through a few things and let you know that this shit is real, and Hasbro needs to figure out something, or this is gonna make their sales decline somewhat. And I'll go through that a little bit later on, because I'm not with all like, the price hikes. I just won't buy. You know, I'm not gonna sit up here and cry to you, but they've almost found an angle to kill everybody. Okay, so basically, we're gonna go through 3 exhibits here, and I'll give a backdrop story on this Duke. All right, I'm a diehard G.I. Joe classified collector. My first goal was just to get figures, and then after that, I got addicted, and I wanted to get you know, all the releases. Then I said, okay, I'm gonna do 1 through 50. And then I said, you know what, I'm gonna do 1 through 100. Okay, now the first part of that, I finally have 1 through 50. I just ordered the Crimson Guard this past weekend, so I have 1 through 50, mint on card and loose too. But see, this is probably gonna hurt the other 51 through 100, which I've still technically have purchased up in that area, because I have Kamukara, I brought the His Tank. But as far as me trying to be a diehard, trying to get that lined up, I really didn't care about the windowless package. My biggest thing was, hey, just do some artwork on it, but and make it look good, give it a comic book cover type feel on it. But that's gonna hurt them, and I'll go through my first point, which is basically, this is a line killer right here. Okay, this right here will kill a line. This will kill Marvel Legends. This will kill G.I. Joe if you let it. Simply because you don't even know if you get in the line when you purchase it. And I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna go through my 3 Dukes. I have 3 Dukes that I've brought a week ago. I got 1 mint on card, I had 1 to open, and then I had 1 to switch the pants around. And I'll show you what I do, who I switch the pants around with, because Duke has the best pants. I also got an episode. I'm still gonna do my episode because I got the action figure, but Duke has the best pants in Tiger Force. They're the most uniform look here. Now, this is Exhibit A right here. Exhibit A, my first Tiger Force R.A.M here. Cycle came, everything came in with that. This is what I did with it. I took Duke's pants and put them on Beachhead. And then I took Beachhead's pants and put them on the Tiger Force Duke, which I think looks pretty good. That Beachhead looks fucking sick, you can't lie, right? Alright. This is the box that I brought that one in. Still got the stuff in there. You know, I put the extra stuff back in there, alright? So this one came in good. Exhibit A came in good. Let's do Exhibit B. Exhibit B is my mint on card. And this, no bullshit, made me go down and check. I'm like, man, make sure my mint and card one is still in there. And it sucks, because now I had to bust the tape on it. And when you do mint and card, you don't want to do that, correct? So now I had to break my mint on card, which I ain't gonna trip. I'm not a crybaby, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? This is really personally for me, not to be put in a museum. Hopefully, maybe one day it will be put in a museum. Who knows? But I had to bust the tape on that. And he's in there. And just to show no frill, okay, Duke is in there on that. Now, here goes Exhibit C. This bullshit right here. Some type of fucking Asian Ryu guy or something. I don't know. He got one of them anime type heads on him. Got the RAM cycle, but I don't have my Duke. Haven't even checked the accessories pack yet. But this is just coming into me right now, and luckily, I really just got. I had the one on open. I switched the pants around. I really just got the third one. Just okay. All right, I'll just have a Tiger Force Duke, like an actual real Tiger Force Duke without nothing swapped on it. And I wanted a second bike. I wanted a second Tiger Force bike. I got 2 regular green Rams, and I wanted 2 Tiger Force Rams. So I don't even have the receipt anymore. But make a long story short, I ain't gonna cry over spilt milk. It's actually made for good content, and it actually made for my good well-being that this shit is actually going on here. That figures are being swapped. So I ain't gonna cry over. I'm gonna take my bike out and I'm gonna throw this Ryu dude in a $10 box, and we gonna go from there. But yeah, man. So this is the third one. Like I say, I just opened it up. I brought it a week ago. So it makes me think, where is this happening at? Because if you want to look on the back here, this is a professional. This shit is still tied up. You see this? Like none of this white back in the paper, the tape ain't torn or nothing. So it makes me think, did this happen in China? Vietnam? I'm sorry, I should have looked to see where it comes. But hey, if you got this, you know, if you know where it comes from, it's come from overseas. So is this happening in those factories? And they doing the okie doke shit? So they can take that little 40 for them and translate it into 400 or whatever? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe shit, maybe they money more than ours now. I don't know. If it was, they wouldn't be doing it. But, so is it happening in Target? Is it the Target employees that's doing this? Or is it simply a customer that comes through? But it's hard to tell because you don't know. You don't work that back scheme. Like, I order from Amazon. I think it's a fucking phenomenal company. You know what I'm saying? As far as delivering, getting your package in 2 or 3 days. But guess what? I just opened up my own box trucking business, and I have to go work for Amazon, and I'll be the first to say, them motherfuckers ain't shit. Okay, you should see the backdrop of that shit. You'd be like, damn, how they $1 billion company? $1 billion? $1 billion? Really? Running shit like this? You would never know. So far as the back end of what goes on behind the store, we don't know. And I really shouldn't have to worry about that, man, to be honest with you. So where is it coming from? Can you pinpoint it? Is there a way to put some security on it? It's not, because they're trying to save costs, right? So they're not going to put no extra bells and whistles on there if they took the plastic out. My thing is, at least on this package, you could have put a window on the end here. Well, this is some dope artwork. This bullshit. Like, get rid of this. Get rid of this, dude. Put a clear window, set the figure up right there. The box, you might, I mean, the bike you still might be able to see, but at least you see the figure. There's some ways. You need to put a team on this to figure out what's going on. Or I'm trying to tell you like this. I'm not the one to sit up here and cry on the internet about paying for your figures, but you're gonna lose some people, man. You really got me thinking, like, should I go past 50 with this joint? And really past 50, it's like some hit and miss people. Like, you know what I'm saying, that I get, you know, but I was just gonna try to complete that because I already got the hiss, so I was trying to make that sandwich in between. I still might do it, who knows? But it has me thinking. I'm not 100% like down to go get this shit now. You know what I'm saying? So, and then they found a way, pretty much, to attack people from all angles. You got your price increase. You got your windowless packaging now. And then you got the problems with the figures where you don't update your bucks. So now you found an angle from all different ways to tell people not to buy your shit. And like I said, like a true protest is people not buying your shit. You know, read about the Montgomery bus riots. You know, like not bus riot, bus protest. You know what I'm saying? When you really protest and hit them pockets, you ain't got the riot. You feel me? And that's what them white folks learned down in Alabama, wherever they was at. I believe Montgomery, Alabama. That you not let me sit in the front of this bus, dude. Most of us ride this bus to go to work for you. We not gonna ride. We'll walk. We'll walk 10 miles. And guess what? About a week later or however long later, they turned that shit around. Like, hey, look, you want to sit in the front? You can sit in the front. Shit, 80-90% of my profit comes from you. What am I doing here? So it's in that same sense, man. It's in that same sense, and we're really at a state of emergency with that. You know, I didn't really care too much for the windowless packing, but I'm like, hey, yo, if you do something like that, dude, that picture is pretty cool. I wish they get rid of this bottom here. You know what I'm saying? Like, get rid of that, all that unnecessary BS, and just give me a full-blown comic cover. So, hell, I can collect boxes then. You know what I'm saying? Figure out some way to get me in, but you haven't done that. And I'm not blaming those people that I see on YouTube on the camera. They're not it. It's that board. It really want to make me dig into, like, who's on that board? Because it should be all public information. If you really sit down and do your research. I mean, some stuff like what this motherfucker is taking and this person taking, you're not going to be able to see probably, because that's probably what's going in my pocket. But what my business working should be a public showcase for you to see, because it's public information as far as the company. It's traded on Wall Street. So, man, basically, man, I'm just looking like... Oh, let me also say this. As soon as you buy the figure, keep your receipt. That way, when you buy, you can just hit the box. I don't care if you do it in the store, you done brought it, it's mine. Open it up, look, my shit ain't here. All right, I'm good. So do that, keep your receipts. Me, I'm a week later with this, and luckily I just ran into a situation where I really just wanted an extra RAM cycle. But yeah, man, yeah, so it's real. It's real out here. Hasbro, you need to figure this thing out with this windowless packaging. You need to do some security measurements, because this could be the only RAM cycle I got. Or this, I seen a punk with toys say a kid could have been opening this up on Christmas, and I get this shit. Like, man, hey man, who is this? Anybody know who this is? I don't know who this is. Some dude on my Facebook page said Ryu. I know who fucking Ryu looks like, man. Ain't no damn Ryu. At least I would have been a little bit more ecstatic about keeping them. But figure swapping is real. Keep your receipts, check your product, protest when we need to or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm the type of person, I ain't gonna sit up here and cry over your products, fam. If I ain't gonna buy them, I'm just not gonna buy them. So, with that being said, we do this for the love and beauty of action figures. Keep up the integrity, and to the next time, God bless.